What is going on, guys? A video here, and today I have for you another video of creating Frutopia. Now in today's video I didn't really come with a plan, just like almost all of my other videos, but I do have a different texture pack on. This is actually the Modern HD texture pack, but I'm kind of liking it because this is the one house I believe I showed you in the last episode, but it just, everything just looks a lot nicer, like the cobblestone. And I don't know, I might keep this for over in the modern area because I changed the road to bedrock instead of what that is, which is the coal. And it's kind of nice, but all I've really been doing off camera is kind of working on the insides of the buildings that I've brought in. So I did these office buildings, or these office cubicles, I guess you could call them. And then I also did some more cubicles over in this area, and I thought of making this into a break room for everybody to come in. And I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this area. Like, maybe I might make the area for like having just like cabinets or like something like mailboxes. I don't really know. Something outside of here, and then like the break room in here with like some tables, and then like a little counter with like a fridge and stuff. But that's what I decided to do with that. And then if we go down to this building over here, I actually fixed, or not this one, but the bank building over there, and this one too, but I fixed where all of the paintings and stuff had gotten messed up for when I put these buildings into this world from the Make Edit thing. So there's that. And this looks really interesting because sandstone and smooth sandstone look the same. So the building looks a little different, but I still kind of like it. I might end up trying to find a different block just to put on the edge, but I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, so I actually really like the terracotta in this texture pack because all of it looks like this. It's just the different colors. But yeah, so we're going to go over to this building here, because this is what I was working on last, so I figured I would just work on this episode. And I made these little cubicle things for the head company. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I need this, and we will just place a button. There we go. Cool. Alright, and one of these should have, there we go, that has the papers for this, because I am going to fix the rest of the cubicles. I didn't know what I was trying to say there. But let's go ahead, and we have that. Let's grab this and this. And let's go ahead on up to the second floor here, and I really hope that this thing doesn't mess up again. So give me 1 second. Alright, so the air condition, or like the heat or whatever, furnace came on, and I didn't want you guys to have to hear that. So let's go ahead and do this here. So we will put this and this, and this just like that. And I know down here I have the lights above it like this, which I kind of really like, but that's only because this ceiling is a lot higher. So up on these floors, we're just going to keep it where it is with just these like this on the top. And I think I showed you guys this too, where I kind of furnished this. I actually really like the paintings in this texture pack too. They're pretty cool. But let's go here, and we're just going to keep working on these. So we'll do this and that and that, and we'll put the paper. And a lot of this, I don't know why Make Edit does that. Maybe it's just like a bug in the program, I don't really know. But when you move a building over, or like a schematic or something, it doesn't bring over the paintings or signs or anything like that. So I had to actually fix in the bank building all of the signs and the paintings and all of that kind of stuff because it didn't bring it over, which was kind of annoying, but I got all of that fixed. And now we are just fixing this because I don't know why all of this decided to change, because this was pretty much like this, but I don't know. It was weird. So let's continue to keep doing this. Whoops, like that. And yeah, so I want to know from you guys what kind of buildings you want me to build. Now, I know I've said that in many of my other videos, but I'm kind of getting a little brain fart, if you want to call it that, for this city, because I know I have a modern area, I have a more traditional suburban area over across that bridge, and then what I'm going to do is like from here and then like going towards that way is going to be like modern buildings, and then towards going more that way is going to be more like traditional, you know, like Victorian, things like that kind of builds. Kind of like where you have the row houses. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they are skyscrapers. Whoops. They are skyscrapers that have, they're really skinny, but they're long, and I can't remember for the life of me what they're actually called. Eventually it'll come to me, but I can't think of it right now. But those are the kind of buildings that I want like off towards that way. But I still need to know like what kinds of buildings. So I know I want to build a mall. I know I want to make like restaurants. I want to make a plaza, like, you know, those kind of things where you have like a line of stores. I want to make stuff like that, but I don't know what kind of stuff in those stores to make. Like, should I make a shoe store? Should I make, you know, a Minecraft themed store? So like things for, do these need to be? No, these only need to be 2. Things for like redstone, like maybe just a small grocery store. I don't know, some things like that. But I can't for the life of me think of things like that to make, if that makes any sense at all. These also need to be cut out for windows, and I just broke that block, didn't mean to do that. Alright, and this will go like this, cut out. But yeah, so I want you guys to leave down in the comments below what kind of buildings you think I should build in this world, and also with houses. So a lot of the stuff in this world is going to be built by me, but sometimes I do get into a place where I cannot think of a design for a building, so sometimes I will look up tutorials and I will give people credit. I'm not going to say that I built it because I'm not that kind of person, but if you can, or I don't think I've actually showed you guys, but when I build a building, I actually put out on the front, like if it's built and furnished by me, or if it's just built by me, because in here on the outside of it, it is going to say built and furnished by me for the bottom section, but because these are apartments up above, I'll show you here. When you come up here, it'll say furnished by, and then it'll have those going. But I don't know if I'm going to want to furnish all of these, because like I've mentioned before as well, I am going to make this into a server at some point. I just don't know exactly when that is, because I want to make it a server where people can join, but I also kind of want to make it a published server with like plugins and stuff like that, because right now the only way that I can do a server is by doing just like the normal free Minecraft server thing. And a lot of the times that just doesn't work out a whole lot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But let's continue with this. There we go. And you and you. Okay. And yeah, so I'm just like babbling on right now. But yeah, I just want you guys to let me know what kind of buildings you want to see me do, as well as not even with just this series, like tutorials that you might want to see. Like if you want to see a tutorial on this building, I can do that. If you want to see a tutorial on another building, I can do that. But you know, it's just nice to know, like, you know, I want to build up like a community for my YouTube channel for people to come and they can comment, and then some of the series will be about you guys, because I know on this series, I think this is episode 8, but every like maybe every 10th or every 15th episode I'm gonna do actually a world save download. So you guys, if you wanted to, you could download the world for yourselves and play on it and do all of that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I might make schematics of the buildings that I do also, and put them on Planet Minecraft, because I do have a couple of buildings already of mine on the my Planet Minecraft website, and I can link that down in the description below if I remember to when I go to edit and upload this. But yeah, so if you guys want that, just let me know as well. But yeah, so this is very repetitive work, and I thought to myself that I was going to do stuff like this off camera, but I wanted to get an episode out and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do for the episode, so I just decided, you know, I'll just turn on the recording and do this. But yeah, so I need black stained glass. There we go. And we'll take you. So we will do this and this. That doesn't go there. No, actually, I'm going to change how I did it before, because this way, this, oh, excuse me, this doesn't connect to it. So we'll do this, and we're going to go back down here. And so on these, you can see how it connects. I don't want that, so we're going to do that for all of these. So let's go ahead and do that and continue talking. So for this, I know that I am not, because Minecraft PC worlds are pretty much infinite, and it's going to take a long time, which I don't mind. Like, I don't mind making this series like a, you know, full-time thing, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort to actually continue on with the world, because it is infinite. So I am hoping that at least by the end of this year, I'll be able to make it into a full server where everybody else can come on and build to their heart's content, and stuff like that. It's kind of like, and I don't want this to sound like I'm copying it, because I'm really not. But if you guys have ever heard of the world of Keralis, Keralis is actually one of the first Minecraft YouTubers that I ever watched, like with creative mode, because I always really liked his style. But then I realized that he had a server called World of Keralis, and it was a creative server where he had just a whole bunch of like really awesome builders come on, and they built, you know, massive things on his server, and it was really awesome. So that's kind of what I want my server to end up being like. So let's do this, that, and that. But yeah, so that's the kind of server I want to go for. And we'll do this because I got rid of my anvil. Do that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, so I keep like going back and forth from what I'm saying. But I just want to be able to have a place where other builders can come on, because I know on the World of Keralis, you do have to have a application put in for them to judge how good of a builder you are. And I've been denied like maybe 3 times already for my builds, which it's kind of heartbreaking, and like a confidence, you know, doesn't really boost your confidence a whole lot when they deny the application like that, but we're not going to get into that. But that's kind of like how that is. But I want the one that I have, like, I'm still going to have like privileges. Like, I don't, this is going to sound really mean, but like, I don't want to have weird buildings on my server. Like, I want to have buildings that are like this, that are good, you know. And a lot of people that I know want to build on the server are going to be ones who actually have spent, you know, a lot of time building, which is like me, because that's why I applied for the World of Corrales server, but got denied. Anyways, so I want my server to be like, everybody can come on and everybody can, you know, do stuff, but it's gonna have a thing where there's going to be an area for everybody else to build, and then there's going to be an area for like actual talented builders to build. And like I said, I don't mean that in a mean way, but that's pretty much how my server is going to go eventually when I am able to have it up and running like that. But yeah, so this is almost done for this floor. This goes here, this goes not there, here. And yeah, so let's grab this like that. All right, we'll put these in like that. And I think this kind of just gives it a little extra like decoration, because these are kind of like sliding doors, so like this one will like slide out this way to close, but it just kind of gives it a little bit more like a privacy thing, even though it's not really that private, because, you know, the whole top of it is still open. But you know what, it's Minecraft. All right, so let's oh, excuse me, finish this here. But this video is actually already at 17 minutes long. Also, I want to show you this. So like, this is pretty much like the design for bathrooms that I usually use. Sometimes I use cauldrons with water in it. Sometimes I just use an upside down stone stair. But, you know, it works anyway. So this is like the design for this bathroom. I mean, you can kind of peek over and you can see the park over there. Over here is just, you know, a view of that building. But you could look this way and kind of see the Bayham Apartments. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is just like an episode of me rambling on, and I don't know. I need to really prepare what I'm going to end up talking about during these episodes, because half the time I just end up rambling on like I am right now. But yeah, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below anything else you want to see from me, as well as go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload my next video. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Bye! And in front of me is actually a house. So if we fly up here, we can see like the actual